Welcome.
What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Sportsload podcast. I'm your host, Jah, and that's my white, ethnically cleansed brother, Garrett.
Oh, whoa.
GPS.
Wow, we're starting hot.
Yeah, I just found out I'm Drew. So,
Anyway,
yeah.
in other news, football.
Yeah, let's stick to the script. Anyway, my brother from another mother, Mr. GPS, Garrett Paul Smith. What's the do there, Garrett?
Yeah. Good week of football. Well, not for me, but everybody else. Great week. Amazing week.
It depends on how you look at things.
There was
man.
2 blowout games. Oh, no. Sorry. 3 blowout games.
Yeah, we had 3 blowout games, a lot of close ones. Let's get to
Tons of close ones.
Let's just get rid of our fucking team. Let's get rid of that. You can start with my team, who I am happy we lost today.
Started at the top of the morning.
Yeah, stop at 9:30, bro.
Just to ruin your day first right out the gate.
You want to have a cup of coffee and be mad for the rest of the day? Some Giants fans, not me. I knew this was gonna be a lost game.
You're like Daniel Jones, strut your stuff, baby.
Yeah, showed up.
You piece of shit.
Not only do you show America, they can show the whole world how garbage you are.
Show the EU, everybody. Just
They was like calling him
beautiful
Danny Euros. I'm like, shut up, shut the hell up with that Danny Euros shit. Like
he's too awful to be a euro. Euros are worth more than dollars. So
what's the worst currency? Like leaves for the indigenous people? That's what he's worth.
Like some third world country that's like 1,000 to 1. Like
some trinkets and shit. Like the worst gold.
Like I'm thinking like Korean won or something. That's like 1,000 to 1.
Or like
it's like 1,000 won for $1. $1. That's like Danny won.
He's not even worth that. He's like whatever. Like the Africans sell to
the zombie or the Nigerian prince money type shit.
He's like, I'll sell you this sheep. Just like
50 million to 1.
Yeah, this amputated
hyperinflation
sheep.
Danny Jones.
For real. So yeah, Giants lost, which was not weird.
Which was good. I mean, honestly, you guys got the first round pick now.
We got the first pick. Again, it's still, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but we still got to keep.
And you had some help with that, obviously. It wasn't just that they lost. It was also some other teams won. And
so we still got to keep doing this, but if we get the number 1 pick, then that's just, the world is ours. The world is our domain. The question is,
any quarterback of your choice.
Exactly, and I change every week. Right now, I want the kid from Miami. It's him, Shador Stevenson. Shador Stevenson just because the prime time money is there. Like that's just, you know what I mean. That's Deion's son. The legacy is there. And who knows, he might end up coaching the kid. You know, Dabo's, you never know. The possibilities are endless when you think about that. But, the kid from Texas is good. Ewers is good. So, yeah, the kid from Georgia slipped off. He's been slipping, playing like shit of late. But Giants have options, and this brings joy to me right now. And you know what? I've noticed, like, Bryce Young looks good.
Actually, I saw a crazy comparison of Bryce Young and Daniel Jones, and they have, like, the same stats.
See?
Daniel Jones is like slightly better in like yards per game or something, but
Bryce,
touchdowns, interceptions, all the same. Like it's like 10 and 14. Listen, Bryce Young is like 11 and like 15 or something.
Yeah, the kid
like the same.
He looked good. He looked comfortable now.
Yeah, he's looking better now. I think
he's still not there yet, but there's something there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's just, like he didn't make stupid plays. He kept plays alive.
I think he's getting the hang of it now. He's starting to.
He made some plays to Leggett that was really like through the needle, bro. Really
and I think the Panthers have some legit offensive weapons
receivers.
Now
they clearly got the running back. They got the number 1 receiver.
They got Hubbard. He's been pretty good actually.
Yeah, well, he cooked the Giants. So he just got a big deal, $33 million guarantee. He just got a big deal from them. So they're something brewing with the Panthers. It's gonna still take some time, and
they're still far away from being like a playoff team, but
but
they're looking like promising, kind of.
If this kid, even if they lose out, if the kid plays well, then
that's okay. That's all they need, really.
That's fine, yeah. So good win for the Panthers. Great win for me. If anybody won, is me.
Yeah, I mean, you lost, but you won. Win, loss, whatever. Win, loss, win.
Every game that we lose is more washing our hands.
You had to take an L to get a win later.
Yeah. The only question now is, who are we bringing back? Are we bringing back Dable, or are we bringing? That's what I was getting a lot on my Facebook feed. It's like, do I want Dable back? Should the Giants bring Dable? I feel like he inherited Daniel Jones.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You should give him a fair shake with someone else.
Yeah, like
his own quarterback.
Yeah, You caught him with lightning in a bottle on his first year there, but that's because he was in his contract year. You know what I mean? And the kid just hit light, so he got lucky. Let's just call it what it is. It was pretty much luck. And then the second and the third year, this is who you see. This is what you're getting. This is what you're getting from Daniel Jones, and he's a coach killer. And I think Dable is a good coach. I mean, he made some bonehead calls, but dude, if you're not executing, that's not on him. That's on your quarterback.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And
I think Dable's a good coach. I don't think you have like a Jets problem where the coaching staff just sucks.
No.
It's more like it's the quarterback's just bad, and
Yeah, it's just a bad. They're literally just one player away.
Yeah,
I mean the defense you could do.
That's what everyone says.
Yeah, you just one quarterback on offense, and the defense we got to get our secondary better. But
yeah, you guys need some secondary help, but you're gonna get that. You can get that. Find that in the draft.
Again, he's coming off the books, so there'll be money there. Definitely be some money there. I think we should. I like the way we draft our on our defense. So I think drafting a corner.
Yeah, just draft a good corner. Darrelle Revis, Sauce Gardner type.
Yeah, I don't doubt you're going to get those in the first round, but later in the rounds for sure.
I mean, mid-first round is where they got drafted. Well, Revis at least.
Yeah, I don't think the Giants are going to. I think they're probably going to get one of the top picks, and then they're probably just going to build the defense, the secondary, in the draft, probably in the second, third. Yeah. So again,
you guys have plenty of wide receivers and stuff. You have Hyatt and Neighbors.
I like Hyatt. I just wish they'll utilize him more. But from what I've heard, he's not a good route runner. He's a deep threat. He's a speedy guy.
So just send him on verticals. Like what gives?
I don't know. But he looked like he had a good game today. I mean, I think he's caught like 2 passes, but for him, he probably caught that's 2 more than he ever caught for the season, I think. So
yeah, probably. I mean, you don't use him much. So
you have a core with the running back, even though he blew the game for them. Trace, he's still a good running back. I like him.
Yeah,
a lot.
I saw he had a fumble. Killer.
2 fumbles, I believe. He fucked up a lot, but again,
high and tight, baby. Come on.
Yeah, Tom Coughlin showed you, man. High and tight.
Yeah, high and tight.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about him. He just had a bad game. Just
sorry, he's a rookie still too.
Yeah, he's a rookie. So
it's like, all right, he had one bad game.
Yeah, you have him. You have Neighbors, and you have Robinson, and then the third wide receiver, will be determined by who steps up. I mean, and yeah, I think the tight end. I like the kid, the Theo Johnson from Penn State. He's good. He drops the ball way too much for my liking, but again, rookie.
He can fix that.
Yeah, it's a rookie.
Off season.
Yeah, so let's move on to your team, the Jets, man. Garrett?
I am done with the Jets. I always say that every year around this time of the season.
Yeah,
I'm done.
It's
over.
I think it's over now.
Yeah.
I think they're not.
But last podcast, I told you in text, we sounded like we're on drugs. Like, literally, this game makes it sound like we're on drugs.
Yeah,
they can win 6 games.
Yeah, we were too trippy.
Absolutely fucking not.
I think I don't remember. We have to pull up that clip. Didn't I say they couldn't lose to Arizona? Because you were saying that's a winnable game. I didn't think there was that.
You did say they would lose to Arizona. You did. To be fair, you did call it. I'll give you credit.
Yeah, thank you. I think
you jinxed it though. Honestly, I think they could have won, and then you said, "No, they could. They're gonna lose."
Yeah, I don't think Arizona's a bad team, bro.
I don't think they're bad. I just thought it was winnable. I thought like maybe we play well,
Well, one thing for sure, Aaron Rodgers looked his age today.
Yeah, I know. Rodgers hasn't played well. Devontae has dropped a touchdown pass in the end zone.
What's going on with Zerline, bro?
Dude, he can't kick to save his life. That's been a problem for weeks now. They can't kick, they can't tackle, they can't play. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers can't play anymore.
Yeah.
The team's just falling apart. The coaching staff is terrible.
It's a bad coaching team, man. That team and I don't like the Jets remind me that they go through cycles, man. Like I don't think they'll draft very well. Like for some reason they'll draft everything well except for the quarterback.
Yeah, it's so weird.
And then they always tend to get the veteran quarterback that's past his prime, Brett Favre.
Yeah,
and
Aaron Rodgers. Love their past their prime quarterbacks.
Vinny Testaverde was the best past his prime quarterback you guys ever had.
Yeah, he really was.
Yeah,
actually.
He was really good.
Yeah,
like
he was
got
great.
better with age.
I miss him.
Yeah, he was a good quarterback. I liked him too. He was very good. And, I don't know. You guys just have the worst luck when it comes to quarterback because you guys are just one quarterback away.
On paper, we really are good still. Yeah, it's a good team. Like, I don't know. So frustrating, man. I'm kind of hoping we just lose out now because I don't want a high draft pick just to You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be rough because
I don't wanna like win a bunch of games now and then we don't make the playoffs and we have
you don't want to be in the middle of the pack. Yeah, you don't want to be in the middle of the pack.
I want to be up near where the Giants are.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, you guys could definitely get a good look. This is a quarterback heavy draft.
Yeah,
I believe
if we're in the top 5, we could easily get a quarterback.
I would even say top 6, 7, right? It's
even in the top 10, I guess.
Yeah, you could definitely get it because I mean, tennis. It's just really average. It's Giants, Tennessee, Las Vegas,
Raiders, probably.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Raiders definitely. Carolina, no. Yeah, I think it's just those teams and the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the teams that need a quarterback.
Yeah,
so
I mean, if we lose out, then I'm rooting for them to lose out now. That's my thing. I can't take it anymore, man.
Pretty much the nail in the coffin was Buffalo winning.
Like, well, we were never getting the division. That was not happening.
Yeah, Buffalo nailed that division, and then it's pretty much like you guys are gonna need help to get into the playoffs. Everybody like have to die.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna get into the playoffs. It's over, dude. We have 7 losses already.
Yeah, and if you guys win now, what's the record? It will be like what, 9-7?
At best, we'll be 9-8.
Oof.
If we lose one game, if we win every game, we'll be 10-7.
10-7. Yeah, I don't know.
Could get us in, but I don't think we're winning every game.
Yeah, even if you win now, you're still gonna need a lot of help. Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
But speaking of, our division rivals, we could do the Patriots Bears, which is why you guys got the first pick now.
Again, thank you.
Pick. Yeah.
See, the Patriots and us are always tied by the hip for some reason. It was just that was one of the worst games to watch. Was that one?
Yeah, that was like one of the worst games. But interestingly, the Bears just don't look good anymore. Like they used to. For some reason, something changed after the bye. They lost a Hail Mary. And
well, that's when the season ended, right? We talked about that last week.
Yeah, we did. We
talked about that last week.
We called this. We said that the guy taunting before the Hail Mary definitely took the season.
Killed the seasons. Yeah, killed the season right there. That play killed the season because they came from behind and won that game. So they showed Caleb Williams was resilient, and to let that play happen killed the season for them. It wouldn't even surprise me. We're November? We're about to be November 11th soon.
Yeah, November 11th.
Okay, so hear me out. It wouldn't surprise me if this team loses out.
It could happen.
I would not be surprised if this team lose out. It was like the Patriots. The Patriots defense was like the freaking 80s Giants defense or the early Bears, the 80s Bears. The way they play,
and Drake May played pretty good.
He managed the game very well. He didn't jump out more than what he needed to do. It was a good win for them.
Yeah, they had like 6 sacks as well.
Yeah, and
crazy.
The Bears looked flat. They came out flat. They look uninspired. I'm like, you're facing the Patriots, bro.
Yeah, they're not.
If you need something to get you back in the game, it's playing them.
Yeah, they're usually the easy team now.
Yeah, and now it's not looking good for the Bears, man.
They definitely fell off.
Yeah, it's not a good look. Moving on, should we get to the? Do you want to get the Chiefs and Broncos? To that one, let me tell you, we
could do a good game, I guess.
Yeah, bro,
that was a good game.
I don't care what you believe in, but God believes in the Kansas City Chiefs for some reason.
Apparently, that was crazy, dude. They were bound to lose, and then they blocked that kick.
And the thing, I felt like we jinxed it because we overlooked Denver. We both did. It was like when we talked about where we saw them lose or they could run the table.
I didn't think the Broncos were going to beat them, but I mean,
neither did I. We both agreed that we didn't think they were going to win. We were just shocked that they was. Dude, I thought they were going to lose the game.
Yeah, they came close. It was close.
That blocked field goal saved the game. Wait, was it a block or a miss? It was a block, right?
Block, yeah. They blocked. Chiefs blocked it.
Bro.
Yeah, they were on the ropes. The Broncos had them on the ropes and everything.
And if you look at the players, it was just like, this is what we do, bro. This is what we do. No nerves,
crazy.
No nothing.
That's so lucky, too.
And Mahomes is having his worst statistical season ever.
Apparently, they have the worst point differential of any undefeated team at 9-0. Plus 80, it's like plus 81. That's like the worst. The worst. They're like the worst 9-0 team ever.
This is gonna be like this is
when they win the Super Bowl, it's gonna be a movie.
Yeah, this team, if they win a Super Bowl, then this should be recorded. It should be like in theaters, like immediately.
It's gonna be a movie, man. That's like just crazy. The worst team to ever win a Super Bowl. Like,
bro, it's like God is a Chiefs fan.
You have like the Ravens out here putting up video game numbers, and Mahomes like, nah, I'll scrape by.
Yeah, we'll show up in the fourth, maybe in the second half. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we'll show up in the second half. Because they were down like 14-3, I think it was.
Yeah, they were down at 14-3 at one point, and then
I was like, whoa, what
they
the
eventually came back. But
I ended up watching that game. That was a good game to watch, man. But the Broncos defense is very good. Bo Nix looked great, man. He looks.
The Broncos actually are looking pretty good. They've had some good games.
They're overachieving. I thought this was going to be another rebuild year for them, but next year, might seem like it might be the year to make
starting Bo Nix over Zach Wilson was obviously a smart choice.
Yeah, but you know,
that's really went right. I think actually,
I won't disagree. Moving on, another good game, which won't be weird for me to keep saying that for today's episode. But
they're mostly all good. So
yeah, Steelers and Washington Commanders. That was a great one, man.
Yeah, it was very back and forth.
Yeah, I really wanted Jaden Daniels to go. He had a good game, but
unfortunately, Russell Wilson caught him off sides.
Yeah.
That's how they won.
That's the game right there. It was a good game.
Commanders would have had the ball back with like less than 2 minutes left, and they could have drove down the field and kicked a field goal. But
yeah, Russell had a pedestrian day, didn't he? 3 touchdowns, 1 pick.
No, it wasn't too bad. I mean,
195 yards. And Daniels had. Let's see what his stats are looking like today. Daniels. Very pedestrian. 202 yards, no touchdowns.
Yeah, not his best game.
No, got sacked a lot though. 3 times. He was forced. He was like out the pocket 20 times.
Not his best game, and they didn't really run the ball too much either.
No, they ran it early though. Like Eckler and McNichols was on point in the first half.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. Just got out of.
They stopped running it because the Steelers have like 43 runs.
Yeah, fucking McLaurin had 6 catches for 113 yards. Yeah, they became pass heavy in the second half.
That's probably why they kind of lost it a little bit.
They played to the Steelers' strength. That's pretty much it. Which is like they want to air it out and they try to figure it out on defense.
Yeah, well, Steelers defense is hard to run on, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I thought was going to be a whooping was the Vikings and Jaguars. I thought the Vikings were going to mollywop the Jaguars, and the game was closer than I thought. Like
Sam Darnold made an appearance.
Yeah, he looked like himself. Yeah, I think that Sam Darnold is back to being Sam Darnold again.
Yeah, 3 interception game. He has the most in the NFL.
Yeah, it's not
8 in his career already.
You see, that's happening. Fucking like people start tightening up. Defense start tightening up on you now.
Yeah, there's film on him now, so he's like in their offense. So people are discovering how to stop their offense, which
it's not good. 12-7 is very hard. They got lucky.
Yeah, it was a bad game. Trevor Lawrence was hurt, so
he didn't play. It was Mac Jones, and like this game. That's what I thought on paper. This game should have been a beating. It should have been not even close.
But yeah. And it was also apparently it was the first game to have a team win without scoring a touchdown.
Just when you have Jefferson and Hawkinson and freaking Addison, and you didn't score a touchdown, you only put up 12 points. It's not looking good. It's not a good look. I mean, look, a win is a win, but if I'm
the kicker got his paycheck this week.
The kicker got his money. But if I'm any of the top teams in the NFC, and in the AFC, NFC, I'm bugging. Am I really worried about the Vikings? Look, I'm hoping for them in the first round.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The Vikings aren't very worrying you now. They were good, and now they seem like they're falling off very fast, kind of fading.
Upset of the day. Saints beat Falcons 20-17. The fuck
that was
a
shocker.
Yeah, I wasn't even bothering to look at this game at all. To be fair, like I think the Falcons played to their opponent. Like that's what happened.
Yeah, they played down to him.
Yeah, they played to their opponent. They
Derek Carr played
game
pretty well.
Yeah, but it's Derek Carr. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
He found Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah, MVS.
Yeah.
Well,
3 catches, 109 yards.
He got cut,
touchdowns.
Right? Was he with the Patriots?
I think so. Yeah, he was with the Patriots, and then the Saints picked him up like mid-season.
Wow, crazy! And look at him.
I think he had like 3 catches the whole year, and now he has 3 catches, 2 touchdowns, 100 yards.
One game.
One game.
Whoever had him on fantasy, good luck. Congratulations.
So.
Nobody did. Excuse me. But yeah, it was a terrible game.
Kirk Cousins didn't play terribly, but
No.
he had a pick though.
Yeah, it was again. They came out flat. They came out. All the 17 points came in the end, towards like the second half. Like they had to come from behind.
Second and third quarters mostly.
Yeah, to come back and make the game competitive. But the Saints was going off. The Saints started off hot.
Yeah, they came out.
It was great. Another
and the Saints fired their coach as well.
Yeah, Dennis Allen got fired during the week.
Yeah, he got fired during the week.
I actually liked him as a coach. He didn't bother me. I just thought there was the team. I don't know, the team
just underperforming. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it came out the gates hot. What, 2-0?
Because it sparked them then.
Yeah. 49ers and Buccaneers. That was a good one. Buccaneers almost stole that game away from the Niners.
Yeah, Buccaneers are scrappy.
Yeah, it sucks that
even without their wide receivers, really.
Yeah, they're gonna give you everything they have, and that's a sign of a good coaching team, and a team that's when they're healthy, they're gonna be a problem. And sadly, like because of this health issue that they have on the wide receivers, might kick them out the playoff picture.
Yeah, they have
like 4-6 now, right?
Yeah, they're 4-6. Yeah, their wide receiving core is sad. Rashad White.
Sterling Shepard, Sterling Shepard,
Bucky Irving, is a running back.
See, so it's sad because you want to root
Ryan
for
Miller.
like
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, you want to root for them because they're good. They're scrappy and they have heart. But you're facing a 49ers team that's getting healthy.
That's healthy now. The CMC's back. Debo's back.
Yeah, and they won. They were beating them pretty handily in the beginning, and then again, Buccaneers came from behind and stole that game.
Almost stole it.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, they almost stole it.
Yeah, sorry. There's some controversy between Debo. I think he got in with
long snapper. He pushed him or something.
Yeah. Wait, he missed the field goal or some shit? I missed a point?
Yeah, they missed a field goal, I think. And apparently it was the long snapper's fault. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, it could have been, but like...
Listen, you get the win.
It's a long snapper. He has one job. I mean...
Yeah. I couldn't... Listen... Sometimes
I kind of understand, actually.
Yeah, I do understand. I can't get mad at that. But look, take the W. Let's be happy with the dub. Move on. Because then that division is going to be tough. Arizona's winning. Rams are still hanging around. Seahawks, they're deflating, but they're still technically around.
I think the Seahawks are on bye. Yeah, the Seahawks.
Yeah, they came in. They're on a bye. Yeah. Bills and Colts was surprisingly a good game. Colts almost came from behind. Flacco was just showing off that Flacco magic. Then he just became. You realize he's an aging Flacco, and he's threw like 2-3 picks.
Of course, that always happens. He has like that 1 or 2 games of magic, and then he just.
Yeah, he shows you that he's fucking a 40-year-old. Yeah, he's a 40-year-old man. But again, I like what the Bills are doing, man. The Bills are like quiet. They're not loud. They're not noisy. They're
kind of underrated.
You couldn't tell they're 7-2. Like they're 7-2. Like they're like the low key, sneaky good team. Like, and with Amari Cooper there and James Cook going off and Shakur killing it, and you got Josh Allen who's just playing his game.
I think Amari Cooper didn't play, or he didn't have a reception.
He had a wrist issue. I think he didn't play. You're right, because I know he came.
He didn't play.
He was questionable, but man, the Bills are just playing the right way. I'm really happy. I know you don't want to hear this, but the Bills, the Bills are playing great, man. Like, and nobody's talking about them. It's always the same fucking teams. The Cowboys. No offense to Jets, but nobody's talking about the Bills. And I think the Bills and Kansas City set up to be like grade A magic, man. I'm now more hyped.
Well, they're going to face off in the playoffs regardless. I think we all know the championship runs through Kansas City.
No, for sure. Yeah. It depends on
it depends on who's going to face them, the Bills or the Ravens.
The Ravens, yeah. And I would, and then if it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I would have said the Texans, but the Texans are just reeling. They're lucky they're in that shitty division. Yeah, they're in a shitty division though.
Yeah, that's true. So they can kind of get away with it.
They could get away with it. They're 6-4 now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're 6-4. So yeah, and everybody else don't have a winning record on that division, right? As of now, I think Colts is the nearest team.
I think Colts is the nearest team. Yeah, no one else does. They're the only ones.
Yeah. So
they're 3-0 in their division though, so that's all that really matters.
Yeah, and so they're gonna get in there, but they look. I really had high expectations. I think everybody had high expectations for the Texans, but
it was mostly because of CJ Stroud, but he hasn't been as good.
Well, that offensive line is shit.
That's probably why.
Yeah. Offensive line is shit, and then he's down. I mean, Mixon has been playing great. Tank Dell has been playing great. I mean, you lost Stephon Diggs for the year, and I think Collins is out.
Collins is out too.
Yeah.
So they're injured, I guess you could say.
Yeah, but still, though, you got to make the best of what you got. Next man up mentality.
Yeah, but not every team can do that. Some teams, when they get injured, it just falls apart.
I hear you, but then you should have never played the way you played in the first half, and then give it away like that. Yeah, you know I mean, like you're that good to be that. You see how great you can be, and then you take the knife out the throat, and then you know what I mean. And you let them come back. No, you don't do shit like that.
That's their defense. Their defense was never that good.
No, but again, you know, that's why you got to keep the pedal to the metal on offense. You don't slack off. You know you have a weak defense. You keep going. You got to keep fighting. Keep putting up points on offense. That team is only going to beat you through offense. It's not a winning formula by any means. But if you want to get to the playoffs, at least you gotta say like early 2000s, late 90s Rams, this shit. You know what I mean? Just run up the points.
Greatest show on turf.
Yeah, you gotta run up the show. And you know, it sucks, but what can you do? I like what the Bills are doing. I'm kind of shocked by the Texans. I thought it'd be better.
Me too. I had high expectations for them.
Yeah, moving on to the Chargers and Titans. This one was a forgettable game. Chargers defense is very good, very underrated.
Yeah, Harbaugh. Got the Harbaugh in there.
You see the thing is they pretty much neutered Herbert, so he can't throw the ball wild as fuck. But and
that's good though. He's been decent.
I tell you that team is not fun to watch, but look, a win is a win. You take it. You take his wins or whatever win is capable. That team is like they're playing the Harbaugh way.
Yeah, I think Harbaugh effect is there. Because they weren't this good last year. They definitely coaching.
Yeah,
they got coaching.
Yeah, this is all because the team actually lost a lot of players.
Yeah, they actually don't have that much players. It's not even like their team is impressively like talented. It's just
this team's supposed to be pretty much on this team overachieved, and this is all coaching.
Yeah, shows you what a good coach could do. Really,
this is what jealous. This is what the money. This is what money gets you. Good, like gets you a guy like this. And he's gonna win. Yeah, you put him on the Jets for sure. The Jets would play better.
Oh yeah, the Jets would be great. They'd be undefeated probably with Harbaugh.
I bet you would give Harbaugh the control. He wouldn't fucking have fucking Rodgers there.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, he likes these young quarterbacks because he could mold them into his image. Like you know, like he knows how to mold his quarterback. He did it with Kaepernick for God's sakes.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. So something is there, and he's a former quarterback, so he knows what's up. I mean, he's a dirty. He wasn't like a great quarterback by any stretch, but he's a quarterback, so he sees things that quarterback sees. So I think he's a great coach. Money well spent.
Oh yeah, money well spent. Sure, definitely, because their team was not this good last year. It was bad, and they have the same roster. They're not much different.
Yeah, if anything, a depleted roster.
Yeah, they were crazy.
Yeah, my favorite game of the night was actually the Eagles mollywhopping the Cowboys.
I mean, the Cowboys are just falling apart like at the seams.
Done. Pull up the white flag.
Dak Prescott is hurt out for the season.
Yeah. Did they play Trey Lance in this game at all?
Yeah, Trey Lance played the whole game. I thought.
No, I thought they started Cooper Rush.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, yeah, they did start Cooper Rush, but yeah, Lance played a little bit.
He played. What's his stats looking like? Because I was like, dude, this was his
4
time
for 6, 21 yards.
Oh, so he didn't play that much. He didn't play.
He played enough to get a pick.
Yeah, well, that's classic him, right? That's what. Yeah, he might not. Oh, he got sacked. Oh, twice. He got sacked twice.
Yep.
I don't know. I think. Look.
Yeah, Cowboys are done. Their season's pretty much wrapped up and over.
Yeah, pretty much. I think what you do next week is start Trey Lance and see what you got with him. You might as well. You
might as well. I mean, you can't lose anymore.
Yeah, you gave up a pick for him, so you might as well see what you got. But look, I think personally, I don't think the kid is good at all. I think the 49ers gave up way too much for a kid who played in fucking South Dakota State.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, me and you could fucking shine in that school. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think Trey Lance, give him a start, see what you got. Just ride him out, pause for the rest of the
see what they got, season. And then if he's not good, they could trade him or cut him.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you find something there, like you're not good. He's not taking Dak's position at all. Just whatever. What I think if this kid shows up, you don't have to win. He plays crazy. He becomes a trade bait.
Yeah, and picks or whatever.
Stack up on picks. Yes, I think that's it could be. See what you got, man. What do you have to lose?
They have nothing to lose. They're already losing.
Everything. Dude, Jerry's showing his fucking ancient age, bro. Like, Derrick Henry was right there. Derrick Henry was in Texas training, and you could easily sign him. $10 million. He signed for $10 million.
So stupid.
Jerry has that shit in his fucking closet somewhere, bro.
He has it in his pocket, probably. Like, oh, well, yeah, I have my $10 million in my pocket.
Jesus Christ, man! I'm like, dude,
you can fart and $10 million comes out.
Yes. That's how much he gives away to like orphanage and shit.
Yeah. Like, oh, you need 10. How much you need? 10 mil? 10 mil to cover it? Yeah, sure. There you go.
Here's 11. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of Jerry. He's terrible. Yeah, he was being me. Well, but yeah, he's being a cheapskate. But yeah, it was again. I have no sympathy whatsoever for the Cowboys.
Speaking of Derrick Henry, though,
that Ravens game was legit, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's a good game. We almost lost that one. Almost lost that one. Definitely.
Well, Lamar Jackson carried them, to be fair, in that game.
Oh yeah, but it was a shootout.
290 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was pretty much who scored last. That was it. That's whoever scored last wins. Exactly how it ended.
Yeah. It was all in the fourth quarter too, most of it.
Dude, that game, I was at work watching that game, and I'm telling you, bro, that game went by so fast. Like, it was literally a shootout. I was like watching Madden.
That's the most interesting kind of game, though.
Mm-hmm. Because he's like, yo, who's gonna make that mistake? And one thing I would say though, the Ravens secondary, we know the defense is off this year. They're really bad. That's a bad offer. That's a bad secondary.
That's weird for the Ravens too.
Yeah,
I feel like they don't usually.
They're playing bad. I never in my life ever thought of, like, when you close your eyes, you think about the Ravens. Yes, you have Lamar. Yes, you have Derrick Henry. You think about defense.
Yeah, usually it's their linebacking core, and their front line is really good.
This team is weak, man, on defense. It's weak. This team does not scare me. Yeah, they don't scare me on defense at all. If I'm the Chiefs, I'm like, I'm not worried about them.
We know they can't beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, so.
Right. Yeah, so it's gonna. And the thing is, which made no sense. During the trade deadline, they got a receiver. Like, they didn't go and get a corner? There's no corners available, dude. Get a corner, bro. Like, do you need a receiver? They didn't need it. You have Zay Flowers, you have Andrews, you have Likely. You just like adding to them, and you have Henry, and you have Justice Hill. Like, come on, man.
They didn't really need Johnson.
Yeah, come on.
Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah, and Bateman
too. A lot, but
and Bateman. Like, come on, bro. You get a corner, man. Like, you don't gotta stack up the line with all the offense, man. The offense is not the problem.
Yeah, they're great at offense.
Yeah, man.
Defense. How are you gonna stop Mahomes?
Yeah. How you gonna stop like Kelsey and those guys? How you gonna stop friggin' even anybody, like whatever fucking Buffalo got?
Yeah, Buffalo, especially if they face off. Oof.
Man, I don't know.
Josh Allen will cook them.
All right, so what we got going on for the Monday night game? Who's playing on Monday?
Dolphins and Rams.
It's a good game, bro. That could be good. Rams, Dolphins. Who you got in this one?
I'll take the Rams.
They're playing in Los Angeles. Well, look, I'll pick the Dolphins because they're going to come off desperate. If they don't win, it's pretty much they're over 2, right? You think they're 2-7? They'll be 2-7.
Yeah, they'll be 2. They'll be worse than the Jets technically.
So they'll be done. So yeah, I'll go for the Dolphins because I think that they have this a game they need.
Backs against their wall.
Yeah. So that's it. But I'll say this though: if the Dolphins don't make the playoff, fire sale next year. I'm calling it.
Oh, you think so? Yeah,
I'm calling it. Because
it's
Tyreek Hill making a homecoming. You think coming back home
to the Chiefs?
Think he's coming back home there, Garrett? We might have to talk about this podcast way down the road, man. But I think
that we have like a minute and a half left.
Well, let's wrap it up, man. This is a good one. Guys, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep showing the love to the Sportsload. We'll be back again next Sunday, same time. Same
bad channel.
Yeah, same bad channel. Again, I'm your host, Jah, and that's my brother from another mother, Mr. GPS.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yes, don't forget. Mr. Garrett Paul Smith. Garrett, I'll see you next Sunday, my brother.
All right.